Hello, Team Shine On. Friends, how are you? I am so excited to be with you here tonight, where we're going to be making an impression with color. All right. I know that we have some impression obsessed friends out there. So if you are a self diagnosed impression obsession friend, go ahead, let us know in the comments if you love our impression bracelets. If you want to let us know, if you know offhand how many about you have, if you want to tell us, you can. If you want to keep that a secret, that's fine too, okay? But we have our gorgeous impression collection, and I want to share with you some ways that you can make an impression with color with your impression bracelets in building some really fun arm parties. So, if you love bracelets or even if you don't, stick around because I have about 6 different arm stacks that I'm going to share with you and how you can make an impression with your impression bracelets. Okay. Now, I don't want to forget our impression earrings as well because so many of our bracelets have those coordinating earrings as well. And these make such great earrings for on the go. Or if you just love wearing studs, or if you have a second piercing and you want to wear those as well, our impression studs are spectacular for all of those things as well. Okay. Now, if you're sitting here thinking, excuse me, why doesn't the jewelry girl have hardly any jewelry on? It's because I wanted to finish getting ready with you here tonight. I want to put on my look with you tonight and share a little bit about that while we're waiting for more of our friends to come in. So, hello, my friends, welcome on. I'm so excited to see so many of you jumping on. I love a good Thursday night live. It is always so fun to check in with everybody. It is Friday, Junior. You are almost to your weekend. So I hope that you have had a great week and that you are ready for the weekend because you've almost made it. You're almost there. Okay, so let's finish getting ready. I was so excited that Joy talked about white today because I also chose to wear white today because it is a spectacular color to build upon. And she talked about that. So if you did not watch Joy's live from this morning, please make sure that you go back and do that because I love the way that she brought our whites to life. And it is a staple for me as well. As a busy mom, I love a good button white specifically because I can wear it with a great pair of leggings. I can wear it with jeans. I can wear it with dress pants, right? I'm going to get so much versatility out of a white button up and then just changing out my jewelry and maybe my outer layer is really going to then determine how dressed up or casual I want to be. But our white canvas is just a spectacular way to start any outfit. And I love that Joy highlighted that. Okay, I am going to start with our sparkle box necklace, our Santorini necklace. You may have noticed I already have the earrings on. And my friends, if you have not gotten the sparkle box for this month yet, if you are not a subscriber, this is the month that you want to do it because the pop of color in this month, the versatility in this month is so much fun. And I know that you are going to absolutely love it. Eric Hay did an amazing job styling our sparkle box. I know Diane highlighted our sparkle box this week. And so I wanted to continue that and show you how I'm going to style it tonight. And then we'll jump into our 6 different arm parties using impression bracelets to make your statement of color. Okay, so Santorini necklace. Now, before I put her on, we all know, right? Type a yes in the comments if you know that the charm is removable. So you can open up this little clasp here and you can take off the charm. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to the charm. So I have taken apart our aspen necklace. How many of you guys have the aspen necklace? It's the 3 layers of gold chain. And then on the end of the aspen, there also are removable charms. So I have taken off the mother of pearl portion of the aspen, and I'm going to add that to the Santorini, and then I'm going to put it on. Okay, so let's do that. A little slide here. And then, oh, ah, the wrong part came off. Okay, that's all right. We got it. Okay. And then we're gonna slide this back on. I need to go get my nails done because they're a little bit long, which makes this part a little bit harder because I am not used to long nails. If you're used to long nails, then it's probably no problem. Okay, come on. All right, live TV, right? Am I right? Okay, here we go. So I just added the cute little charm on there to just give it a little bit more dimension, a little bit more fun. I love versatility in jewelry. And so there we go. Okay. So I definitely could just wear it like this. But why? Why? Let's do a little bit more versatility and let's take our mini necklace apart. Okay. So mini necklace is the puffy heart. And then you have this beautiful like Rolo style chain. And I took the puffy heart off of that. And then I'm going to add this chain to this look just to give it a little bit of a layered look and a little bit of a what am I trying to say, framed look. Okay, just to frame that out and give it a little bit more of a dimension. Okay, so I have the earrings on, I have the necklace on. Let's add some quick bracelets. I'm going to add some pink into this look with the Lush bracelet. I'm going to add some more teal into this look with the Kai bracelet. Love our Kai bracelet, that great adjustable look. Then I'm going to add the ivy. I love a good designer inspired look. And now that we have the ivy in both the mother of pearl, the black, and now the skylight in silver, be sure to snag that one up. I'm actually going to highlight her in just a second as well. So snag that skylight up before it's gone. Because remember, our Pop of Pastel collection is limited quantity and pieces are starting to sell out. So we want to make sure that you are getting them before they are gone. Okay. All right. Why am I on the struggle bus? It's because I'm live. It's so much pressure, guys. So much pressure. Come on, clasp on there like you're supposed to so that we can get this party started. As I'm struggling here for a hot second, be sure to tag your stylist and share this video out with a friend. Hit that share button. If you've never done that before, click that little arrow and you're going to share this out. You can share it on your timeline. You can share it in a private message with one of your besties. All right. So share this video out with a friend and tag your stylist in the comments as well. Look, even us as Park Lane jewelry stylists struggle from time to time with our bracelets. And in that case, you know what? We're going to move on and we're going to put the lifestyle on because then we don't have to struggle with a clasp. Okay? Okay. That's how we're going to solve that problem today because I want to get on to making an impression with color and our impression bracelets. Okay? All right. Oh, I did forget my ring. Let's add the pink ring as well because we need some rings in there. Okay, so let's get this party started, okay? And I'm going to start with look number one, okay? Everybody put look number one in the comments, and you are going to let me know, okay? Do you love this look? Or did you wear this look? Do you have any of the pieces in this look? Or are there pieces you need to add to complete this look, okay? So look number one in the comments, and we're gonna start with two styles of bracelets that are absolutely a necessity, and you want to do what with them? You want to add them to your wish list, okay? Add them to your wish list, and that is our embraceable bracelet and our Tanner bracelets, okay? Now, I decided to do both silver and gold for this look to give it a mixed metal look. All right, so I did the Tanner on either side, coming in both silver and gold with those beautiful crystal stations. These are a stretch to fit bracelet. So I did a flank on either side of the Tanner, and then I did the embraceable in the middle, also stretch to fit, just to give it some fun, high impact look with just these four bracelets. Now, hopefully you're saying, I thought we were talking about impression bracelets. And the other thing, hopefully you're saying is, we can't have an arm stack with odd numbers. You're right. So we're going to add to this, okay? Now, to keep this very classy and very sleek, we're going to go with just the gold, the clear stone set in gold. Now, of course, you could choose the all silver one. Which one do you have and which one do you need? Or do you have both of these and maybe you just need to grab the Tanner and or the embraceable, okay? Let me know, what do you have? What do you need? Because adding this right to the middle, all right, is a really fun way to have that classic high impact look. Now, we are talking about color though, okay? So, what you can do is that if you wanted to keep it sleek and fun, but then maybe in your top, you wanted to have some color, maybe your overlayer that you're gonna wear, your fashion piece has color to it. And so maybe you want to add that really fun pop of color by adding something like the turquoise. And this is such a cool thing, right? Because you have this classic look that you could wear often, and then maybe you're just going to change out the color of your bracelet to kind of bring in a fun seasonal look or color. All right. Maybe you've grabbed some of the different seasonal color impression bracelets and you're going to go with the embraceable and the Tanner. And then seasonally, you're just going to pop in something in the middle to give it some fun, seasonal, exciting colors. Okay. We have a new style drop, of course, today as well. Last time I checked, it was still available, the beautiful flamingo. So if you haven't grabbed that, this would be a gorgeous way to add that pop of pink as well. All right, so that is look number one. Let me know, do you like look number one? Okay, before I go on to look number two, I wanted to let you know a big secret. Okay, now maybe your stylist has already told you this big secret and it's old news to you, but if it's not old news or you needed a reminder, you should go on a treasure hunt on our Park Lane website. Ask your stylist, okay? Send your stylist a private message and say, hey, could you send me your shopping link? Because I want to go on a treasure hunt, okay? Because there are some pieces that have popped back on our website that have come back, okay? Now, usually what this means is that they're not going to be around for very long, okay? But there are some spectacular pieces that are on there. I'm going to show you one of them today, but you want to go do a treasure hunt and go see what you can find because there are some gorgeous pieces. Some of my absolute favorites, like Tansy. You want a great pop of color? go find her. Hopefully she's still there. She was the last time I looked. There are some great bracelet stacks, some necklaces, some earrings, a little bit of everything. So go on a treasure hunt when you're done watching me. Okay, don't leave yet. And then let us know what you find. Okay. All right. Look number 2. Maybe you're saying to yourself, I liked the look of the embraceable and the tanner, but that's kind of a lot for me. I want to keep it a little bit more subdued. I got you, girl. I got you. How about Rika and Hazy? So you're going to do this very same look, but just a little bit less of a bold look and a little bit more of a dainty look. So you're going to take the Rika, which of course designer inspired, stretchy bangle. You have the hazy that are also stretchy as well, interchangeable. The silver and gold, go with whatever that you love the most, or grab a couple of each. And again, you can do that very same thing that we talked about, is maybe you want to add a pop of pink to this look to give it a fun spring look. Then you can throw in the pink opal to give that beautiful pastel pink color to your wardrobe. Okay, maybe you want to go with the baby pink and go a little bit of a brighter pink. Maybe you have a pink outer layer, a pink cardigan, a pink vest, and you want to bring in that pink. Maybe you're grabbing that pink flamingo, right? Then you're going to add that pink right to the middle of this look as well. So keeping it classy, keeping the basic of your arm stack neutral, and then adding in those really fun pops of color. Of course, you can do it extra and add 2 impression bracelets, okay? Because this is a little bit daintier of an arm stack, I think that you definitely could add 2 or even 3, okay? Arm stacks. And don't be afraid, guys, if you have a favorite color, maybe you're gonna grab 2 of the same color of the impression bracelet, because think of the options that you could have if you have multiple pinks, right? And then you're going to be able to stack those in. So look number 2, okay? Did you put look number 2 in the comments? I forgot to tell you that. Look number 2, do you like it? Is there a piece that you need to complete this look? Is this a piece that is this an arm stack that you would wear? Let me know, okay? Let us know, let us know. All right. Look number 3. All right. Put look number 3 in the comments. This is fun, girly, feminine, all the things, because now we're taking 2 of our lovey bracelets. Okay. 2 lovey bracelets. This is going to allow you to pick any color that you love because of the multicolored beads in the lovey bracelet. Today, we're going to make it super spring, and we're going to add the Papillon bracelet, bringing in those fun, beautiful pops of color with these butterflies, with the blues and the pinks, such vibrant, beautiful tones. And these are going to, when you look down at your wrist, right? Remember that your bracelets are your impact zone. So not only are you sparking joy with others, as you are in conversation, if you use your hands, right, then they're seeing your bracelets. But also, as you look down at your wrists, whether you're driving, whether you're writing, whether you're typing, whether you're cleaning a bathroom window, okay, a mirror, you're going to see your bracelet stack. And those serotonin levels are going to spike, okay? And they are going to bring you joy. And then you have butterflies, which have such beautiful meaning as well, of new life and renewal and stability. All of those beautiful butterfly meanings, especially for the spring, right? How many of you are like spring cleaning right now? You're like, okay, ready to like out with the old, in with the new. The seasons are starting to change. Hopefully, those of you back east, your snow is melting. I am in California, so where we live, the snow is pretty much gone. Although I did hear on the news this morning that our foothills might get a dusting this weekend. So good for them, but not for me. Okay. We're not doing that. All right. So we have the beautiful Papillon bracelet with the lovey. And then this begs for some more color. Okay. So how about our beautiful blue impression bracelet? Is this one that you need? Sometimes I feel like this is maybe one of the last ones that you get, or maybe that's just because of I'm not really a huge blue fan. So maybe that's just me. But look at how the vibrance of the Papillon bracelet brings out even more of a deeper color of the blue and the iridescent coral. Is this not a spectacular arm stack? All right, so look number 3, is this one that you would try? What bracelets in this stack do you need to achieve this look? Do you need to grab a second lovey at a perfect cart starter, right? Maybe you need to grab one of the impression bracelets to complete the look. Maybe you need the Papillon. Which one do you need? All right, if you love this entire look, go ahead and take a screenshot and you can send this to your stylist and say, put this in a cart for me. Okay. Maybe you want to break up your cart and do a couple of orders so you can maximize some bonus items here. Of course, we can do that as well. Okay. Now, the other thing too is that if you were thinking, okay, that's 3 bonus items. All right. The Papillon and the 2 impression bracelets. My friends, the best thing that you can do is to grab one of these bonus items free. Okay, did you get it? You're going to grab one of these bonus items free. So which one? Tell me, which bonus item, the Papillon or one of the impression bracelets, do you want to get free? Okay, how are we doing that? You're going to book a party with your stylist, okay? Tag your stylist and put the word party here in the comments. Because then when you grab just a couple of your friends together, right, and your stylist does a fun party with you, fun giveaways along the way, then you're going to be able to grab a bonus item using your host rewards totally free or as a thank you item. Okay. So let us know, party, tag your stylist, which one you're choosing as your free item with your host rewards. Okay. All right. We have 3 more looks. 3 more looks. This one is for my silver girls. Okay. Identify yourself below. Look number 4. Okay. Silver. Look number 4. Silver. Do you love silver? Okay. This one, I told you I was going to highlight our skylight, say starlight, that was not right, skylight bracelets. Okay, so we have our ivy bracelet in the white and the black. Do you have both of these? If you don't, you need these. Okay, but if you're a silver lover, okay, the skylight is here, and if you have not grabbed her, you'll want to do it before it sells out. Okay, then I paired her with our Serena in the silver, but now we need to stack. Okay, so what I did is I took apart the Zoe bracelet set, right? Like 10 stretchy bracelets in this set. I took out the more hematite toned bracelets, and we're going to go ahead and stack those in between each of these bracelets just to kind of make it a cohesive look, bringing this look together. Now, you definitely could stop here. But why? But why when we can add a pop of color? Okay. Now, the skylight bracelet definitely has that like abalone type of feel to the color where it's going to take on whatever color is next to it. So, how beautiful to add the lavender impression bracelet next to this. I think that it is going to absolutely pull those purple tones from the lavender that's next to it and you're gonna see that sheen from the skylight, okay? So adding just a little bit of color from the lavender, keeping it silver because the lavender is set in silver would be stunning, okay? The baby pink, the same way, all right? Baby pink is also set in silver, but you're gonna grab that color and it's going to be a fun way to pop whatever it is that maybe you have on as an outer layer. Maybe you have a headband or a bow that you're wearing and you want to incorporate some color that way. Maybe you have a cute pair of shoes that is a different color, right? I just picked up the cutest pair of hot pink sneakers. And this would totally be something that I would pop on to bring the color up from my shoes and an excuse to wear pink shoes and pink jewelry any day of the week. Okay. All right. So that is look number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Look number 5. This is where our treasure hunt comes in, my friends. Okay. If you are just joining us, Park Lane has added some old pieces that now we can say are new because we know we have lots of newbies here. All right. If you're a newbie, if you are newer to Park Lane, put new in the comments. Or if you are a fan, put fan in the comments and let us know. Okay. Because you need to go on a treasure hunt because there are some pieces. Maybe you missed out on them, or maybe you're new and you never got to experience them. And let me tell you, there's some good ones. This one being probably my personal all-time favorite. I just looked and it was still available. If it is not available by the time you go and look when we jump off of here, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry. But I'm going to show it to you anyway. This is the Mantra wrap bracelet. The Nirvana wrap bracelet is another one you want to look for because I love a good wrap bracelet for the spring and summertime. Definitely a lighter way to wear bracelets. Highly recommend. Okay. Now, one of my absolute favorite ways to style a wrap bracelet is to spread it open a little bit and add an impression bracelet right in the middle. Okay. Now for this one, I really love our glow. Okay. I absolutely love our glow impression bracelet nestled in to the Nirvana bracelet and then flanking either side of this to grab 2 Yellowstones. Now you want a perfect cart. 2 Yellowstones, those are your low priced item. Your Mantra bracelet is your half price item. And then you're grabbing the impression bracelet for $35 as your bonus item. All right. So take a screenshot. If you love this, let your stylist know. Put this cart together. If there's just 1 or 2 pieces that you need, let your stylist know. Maybe you need 1 Yellowstone and you need 1 Levy to complete your Papillon look, right? What are we doing? What do you need? Make sure that you let your stylist know. Send them a picture, send them your wish list, okay? So that we can put those cards together and you can be in it to win it, okay? All of our grand prizes, all right? All right, we have one more look, but I wanted to remind you guys, if your wish list is long and you've got a lot of bonus items, or you're like, man, I wish that I could have multiples of all of these bracelets. My friends, I would highly encourage you to tag your stylist, okay, and put the word decider. Say party decider, okay, because we would love to do a party with you that is a decider party to try Park Lane as a stylist. Maybe it's going to be for a couple of months. Maybe it's going to be a way that you're going to be able to do a couple of extra tanks of gas in your car. Maybe you've got summer camp for the kids coming up and you're looking for a way that you want to be able to pay for summer camp or extra things that summer is coming and that brings extra expenses while the kids are coming home. Maybe you want to go and see your kids. Maybe you are in the stage of life where you need to get a plane ticket to be able to go visit your kids and your grandkids. And so, having Park Lane for the next couple of months to be able to stash some money to be able to pay for those plane tickets, maybe that's why you want to try out Park Lane. Or maybe you just want more jewelry. Okay. We have some really amazing deals right now with our kit. We also have something very exciting going on with a Gucci backpack giveaway for our newest stylists that are joining this month. So if you are like, wait, hold on, did she say Gucci? I did say Gucci, okay? So make sure that you tag your stylist. If you want information about the Gucci, tag your stylist and put Gucci question mark, okay? Tag your stylist Gucci question mark. All right? Or tag your stylist, and if you're like, okay, yeah, you know what? I've been thinking about this for a hot minute. I'm going to go ahead and try this out. Then you're going to tag your stylist and put decider party or party decider. Either way, okay? Because we want to follow up with you and we want to help you to get started with your Park Lane business. Okay. All right. Last look. All right. I went with a hematite look. All right. Where are my Hema girls? Hematite. So we did 2 Serena bracelets in the hematite. I put in the middle here the hazy bracelet in the hematite. And then, of course, we're going to add the pops of color with our impression bracelets and our Northern Lights. You guys, this is probably the most popular bracelet. This is the one that gals grab first. It is unique. It is stunning. It goes with so much, and you are going to get so much wear out of this bracelet. This is one that you may want to grab 2 of. Maybe you already have a Northern Lights bracelet. Maybe you want to grab another one, okay? So spectacular. Love how it catches the light. Of course, I know some of you are not big color wearers, okay? You love your black, and that's okay. We even have an impression bracelet for you. All right. So grab our jet bracelet because it goes so well with so many different looks. It is absolutely beautiful, and you're going to still be able to pop some color. If you want to, if you want to keep it black, you still can make an impression with that beautiful jet black impression bracelet as well. Adding in things like our Stormy. This is an honorable mention because it is such a fun bracelet set. But if you want some more of the corded bracelets, the Stormy set is such a fun way to add something that is just a little bit texturally, did I get that? Interesting. And adding those corded pieces into any of your arm parties is a fun way too, with the pinks and the grays in there. So Story bracelet is my honorable mention for this live. Okay. All right, my friends, I hope that you wrote down a whole bunch of new bracelets that you are going to tag your stylist and let them know that you need. Send them a message. Right? Are you partying? Are you decider partying? Words are hard. Or are you going all in and you're going to grab that? You're going to be entered to win a Gucci backpack by joining Park Lane as a stylist. Okay. Tell us what you're doing below. How are you going to be entered to win all of our exciting grand prizes that will be coming up this next week? So have a great night, friends, and we'll see you soon.